and welcome back to Sparkle My Pink. My name is Michelle, and today I want to share with you how I clean my makeup brushes and beauty blender or makeup sponges. I've kind of come up with this little system, and I've definitely done my fair share of trial and error, and I feel like I've kind of got it down pat to a science. My hands are all pruned and wrinkly because I just got done cleaning them all, and I can't wait to share with you the steps that I found that work for me to get all that makeup and gunk out of my makeup brushes, because I'm acne prone. I have to get all of that dirt and bacteria out of my brushes on a regular basis, and especially my sponge. And I clean my sponge every other day. I should probably do it every day. And sometimes if I'm having really bad breakouts, I do clean it the way that I'm showing you every single day. So I'm going to try to make this as quick and easy to follow as possible. But if there's anything I leave out, or if you have any questions, please leave them in the description or the comment box down below. And I will leave links to everything in the description. That's what I was trying to say down there, so you can kind of find the products that I'm talking about. None of this is sponsored or anything like that. It's just kind of what I've come up with. All right, enough jibber jabber. Oh, I'm gonna drop the camera. Let's get started.
Okay, so I'm starting off by having a little bowl with some lukewarm water and the Eco Tools makeup brush shampoo mixed in it, just to have them soak for a second. And then this little ramekin has the CeraVe hydrating micellar water. I have my Luxie little scrubber and a Moda brush one with some lukewarm water running over it. Then I like to dry my brushes in a slant so that they don't have the water going back up into the ferrule, loosening the glue. I just feel like they dry better like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull it out, give it a little shimmy, and then rinse it off with clean water. I'm going to do this one in real time, but then the rest of the video will basically be in fast forward to kind of show you the different steps that I do. I put a little bit of schmut little soap on there. And then I will rinse off the soap that it was soaking in by scrubbing the bristles with the Luxie brush holder. Now you can either hold this little scrubber guy, there's like a little finger area on the back, like gripping it, but I usually just hold it to the bottom of the sink or hold it up like this. Then I will rinse off all the soap and use the Moda one to make sure that I'm getting all of the soap out of the bristles, because any soap residue left behind will grip onto any leftover makeup or makeup that you use and make it dirtier next time and making it harder to clean. So you want to make sure you're rinsing your bristles really, really well. Like I'll even sprawl out the bristles to make sure that there's no soap whatsoever. Then I'll squeegee it out. Give it a little shake, reshape it. And then we'll go over to the towel and place it facing down. That way it dries nicely, kind of reshape the bottom a little bit, and then give it a little good pet, because that's a good little brush. This guy here, let me tell you, I feel like any brush that is gunked up with liquid foundation or concealer, they're just so difficult to clean. So I dipped it in a little bit of the micellar water, and I'm just going to melt away as much of the liquid caked on makeup that I can. I personally use this one for concealer under my eye, so I use it just about every day. It needs a good washing. And then I will remove the residue of the micellar water by using the Eco Tools soap that was on the Luxie, and then finish up by cleaning it off and making sure the water runs clear on the Moda scrubber. And see, brand new. Looks great. I love this brush so much. This one, let me tell you how difficult it was to clean this brush. Okay, you'll see me kind of pull up this brush a few times. I dip it in the micellar water, and it melts away a good portion of the foundation, but I'll admit I haven't washed this brush in a good while, and I really should, because this is what happens. There's like weeks of caked on makeup. I know, it's so gross. I'm so sorry. So I ended up having it soak in the micellar water for a good while because it just needed to break up all the makeup, and it just needed to soak a little extra while. So I moved on to the next few brushes and just cleaned them like normal. Now the brushes that just use powder products like bronzers or things like that, I don't use the micellar water on them because it's not necessary. I just use the regular Eco Tools soap. And then just making sure I'm reshaping them before I put them out to dry. I mean, look at this. Like, how satisfying is it to see such a clean brush? Like, it's so nice to see the white bristles again. Now I wanted to show these last two brushes because they have more of a natural hair feeling to their bristles. I don't think they're natural hair, but they kind of like look that way. And sometimes they're a little more dense and a little more difficult to get all the powder products out of there. But as you can see, it all comes out and it runs clean. Okay, and now back to this foundation brush. So I tried to wash it off with the Eco Tools again, and I noticed it just was not getting as white as I wanted it to be. So then I decided to directly apply the CeraVe to the bristles. I like never do this, but it seemed to work because I like hand massaged it in. I made sure every single bristle was touching the makeup remover, and it came totally clean. You'll see here in a second. It's a beautiful sight. And of course, removing the residue just to make sure there's nothing left on it. I don't want it to be sticky or gross or anything like that. Look at how clean. Oh, it's so pretty. It's not perfect. There's a little tiny bit left, but honestly, I will take it at this point. That is probably the cleanest I'm going to be able to get this poor brush because I cake on a lot of liquid foundation with this poor brush. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Now onto the sponge, which is an old sponge. There's definitely a layer of caked on makeup in here, but I'm going to show you how to get it totally back to black and totally clean and sanitized and all of that. So I just rinsed it under water, and then I'm going to directly apply the CeraVe micellar water to the sponge. This is something I do every single time. Now I'm very liberally applying it because I know how much makeup is on here, and I'm supposed to be doing this every day, and I've been really lazy with it. So I'm just massaging it in. Look at how gross. Ew! Look at all that makeup. And then you just kind of squeeze it and rinse it. Look at how dirty the water's running. Squeeze it and rinse it, squeeze it and rinse it. And then just kind of make sure you're getting all over and making sure that you don't stop until the water is totally clear. See how it's totally clear? It's good to go. Look at the difference. Okay, huge, huge difference. Brand new. Well, aside from the gouge on the end of it, which my nail caught it and now there's a gouge. Okay, so that is the end of the video. I forgot to film like an ending, so thank you so much for watching. Just enjoy how clean this beautiful sponge is here, and be sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, thanks, bye.